Hey tribe, I had this amazing idea to make a white sauce pizza, but surface turf style. And the white sauce is a combination of creme fraiche and eggs. And it was seasoned so beautifully, I had to share it with you guys. I started off with some portobello mushrooms. I washed them off a little bit. That's why they're hanging out so I can get all the water content out of them. I thinly sliced my yellow onions and now I'm slicing the portobellos. I'm going to add all of that to the saute pan. Now, once that's all done and ready, we're going to go ahead and add butter to the saute pan. And all that is just to give it a nice buttery fat content, okay? Now I'm going to add my TOSM, hashtag TOSM. You guys check it out on any platform. It'll come up and you can see every amazing item that we create with it. I also added some cane sugar. We're going to get this going on the stove on low heat. It's going to marry and do its thing. You guys just set it and forget it. Don't worry about it. Now I have these beautiful slabs of beef. And they started to oxidize because I removed them out of the refrigerator early. So that's all the discoloration is, guys. I'm going to cut off the excess fat because obviously it already has beautiful fat going throughout. And I was just trying to show you the label. It says chuck flanken. That's what you're looking for when you go to the store to grab some, okay? I cut the bones out. I thinly sliced it all. And I'm going to set it aside while I work on the snow crabs. I have these gorgeous defrosted. Now, you guys, don't get it twisted. When you see these things in the store, they came in frozen, okay? All they do is defrost it for you so you can have an easier time using it. I'm going to use these beautiful scissors, but you can use kitchen shears or whatever you choose. Just make sure you get all the shells off of your crab meat, okay? You're going to add them all to the bowl and also set that aside. Discard your shells. You don't need them unless you want to make like a bomb ass seafood stock. Then you can keep them, throw them in with some shrimp shells if you have them. Otherwise, just throw them out. So my onions and portobellos are nice and caramelized and candied. So I'm going to remove it from the saute pan. And just to limit our dishes, guys, I'm going to use that same pan to sear our beef in. So I'm adding it to the pan. I'm going to add some hashtag TOSM, which is TOSM, some butter so it can have some nice fat content to sear with, and our Bankroll sauce. You can also find that online or you can shop in store. And then I'm going to add our complete Epis for more flavor. And there it is, being beautifully sauteed, okay? We're going to set that aside. And then we're going to start working on a white sauce. This is creme fraiche, guys. It is amazing. It's thick. It's creamy. Please get the best brand because that's the only way that it's going to work with you, okay? Then you're going to add whole eggs to it. I added complete Epis to it, which you can also get online or in store, and we also deliver locally. I also added some TOSM, and then you're gonna whisk that until it's smooth, okay? Make sure you get it really smooth because it's gonna be easier for spreading and distributing on your dough. This is where you start going, now watch me whip, now watch me nay-nay, watch me whip, now watch me nay-nay. Get that thing nice and smooth, okay? Work those elbows, grab some butter if you need to grease them up, baby. If you're feeling like the Tin Man, just get it done, okay? Now, all I did was spread some of my Your Mama seasoned flour. It's actually Yo Mama. That's how you pronounce it. I spread it across my work table. I got some dough that was already pre-made, okay? And you can get pre-made dough from anywhere. I don't have to go ahead and shout out the company that I got it from because they ain't cutting me no check. So go ahead and get you some pre-made dough. If you know, you know. And all you're going to do is work it into a nice round circle. I find that if you turn it as you roll it out, it works better for you. Also, the mistake that I made, I forgot to flour my rolling pin. Make sure you either flour your rolling pin or flour the top of your dough really, really good. Now, when you do this, if you're not like this pizza guru extraordinaire, you're going to have some rips. You're going to have some tear. Also, if you want to add elasticity to your dough, while you're working it like this, you can also work it with some either corn oil, olive oil, really any of those fat would work, and it would make your pizza a lot more elastic for you. Okay, I didn't do that. All I used was the Yo Mama seasoned flour, which you can also get online or in store, and we deliver locally. But here it is. It's a nice round shape. I pre-measured it with my perforated pizza pan. I forgot to finish telling you guys, if you get the rips and the tears in it, just go ahead and pinch it and it's going to come right back together. Pinch it, work it out, and then it'll smooth itself out. Now, I know this looks a little rough. Y'all remember I'm from the hood, so it's all good, okay? It'll be fine. Your dough is your dough, and it's going to be delicious, okay? All I did was use the pizza rolling pin on it, and all that does is it makes sure that your dough doesn't rise or have too many lumps in it as it cooks, okay? So I put it in the oven. The first time it went in for about 15 minutes. This is our pre-bake process. And as you see, I had a nice little edge around it because, baby, call me Chef Boyartina Pizza Girl, okay? So it's done pre-baking, but catch me though. I made a mistake and I wanted to show you guys so you guys won't make the same mistake also. What I didn't do was I forgot to spray my baking sheet, okay? So all I did was remove it with the knife, and then I went back and I sprayed it and I put it back on. All was good in the hood, okay? I added my creme fraiche white sauce, and then I added some beautiful mozzarella cheese on top. I always use low moisture, not for any specific reason, because honestly, I don't know the difference. And then I added more white sauce on top for good measure, because I still honestly like a little moist pizza on top, okay? I added my candied mushrooms and onions, and then I added the beef. And the beef was only cooked to about medium rare because I know I was going to have to cook it again. I'm adding my crab meat on top. And guys, I didn't do anything to that crab meat, okay? As you guys know, when the crabs are pristine, and because of that salt content, you don't want to over season it, because then you're just going to end up with a salty, high sodium with big ass ankles, okay? So I don't do anything to the crab meat. I added all my toppings with some fresh parsley. I put it back in the oven at about 325. Guys, remember this is a convection oven, so it cooks all the way around. I added the solid baking sheet directly underneath because the bottom of the pizza was already baked. When I first pre-baked the crust, I didn't put the solid baking sheet directly underneath because I wanted it to bake all the way around, and so I can get that crispy bottom, right? So now the pizza is done, honey. All I'm doing is brushing some beautiful butter sauce on top. And the butter sauce is unsalted butter mixed with TOSM, which is my spice mix. It stands for the original spice mix. And I added some pureed garlic, which you can also get in store, or you can order it online, or we deliver it locally. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this just as much as I enjoyed making it for you guys. And until next time.